What's up, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of Live With. Today, we are so excited to be sitting down with everyone's favorite magician, Bao Magic. You may know Bao from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, so many places. You may even know Bao from Decking Around because we love having Bao on the show. But we are really pumped actually today to be talking about your new upcoming deck, the Spicy Noodles playing cards, man.
Dude, I've been waiting for nudes for you for a while, and I'm glad you're finally coming out with them.
Especially the spicy type.
Especially the spicy kind.
Oh my god, dude. This is going to be a great follow-up to the Noodles deck. I'm actually really excited. And this is going to be the third deck from Bao Bao Restaurant playing card brand, which, dude, that's just sick.
Thank you so much. I'm actually so excited. Well, hey, I haven't been here in a long time. It's in like seven
Yeah, it's
months.
been like 7-8 months almost.
Right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crap. So I'm so happy for you to be back.
Dude, we're happy to have you back. Honestly, we're excited to check this deck out. We're excited to sit down and talk with our favorite Canadian magician tonight, who, you know what? I have to say, though, the one thing I do miss is seeing some milk TikToks. So.
Milk talk?
Got my milk.
Oh my god, I love it.
Jug
Absolutely
right there.
love it. Absolutely love it. Well, since we're here, before we jump into it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We ready to do this, Steve?
Ring the bell. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so Bao is on.
What an intro. Oh.
Try and keep it high energy and exciting right in your face there. But dude, and this is your first time seeing it because I think we started doing the intro maybe around like August. So we gotta get you more on, more on, you know, so you can check this out frequently, see all the fun stuff that's happening. But today, more importantly, we're talking about the spicy noodles, though. I feel like this has been in the works for a while. I feel like you've been envisioning the idea of the spicy noodles playing cards since you probably first came out with the instant noodles. And I know we joked about it originally about like all the different variations you could do on this. What prompted you to go in the direction of, you know, heat versus flavor?
Bro, you gotta go heat, right?
You have to. I mean, I think that's the most obvious, I guess, second edition of the original instant noodles. I'll show this to you guys in case for those who haven't seen it yet.
So good.
This is the original
instant noodles. That's good. I know you.
Oh yeah, that's the.
You were trying to get the gilded for the longest time.
I had to buy it back for myself. That's why.
Oh my god.
But this is the original one, which did very well. A lot better than I originally anticipated. So I'm super grateful for that. But for the second one, I thought that just having, I mean, the next step is the spicy edition. I don't know if you guys have seen the Fire Noodle Challenge on the internet. It's so that's what they do is they have a very spicy instant noodle packet, and it's almost like a hot chicken.
Yeah, like the one chip, or even like the one chip challenge.
Yeah, like that. So there's a variation with the Fire Noodle Challenge, and it's freaking spicy, and that actually inspired me to make the second one, which I'll show you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, let's check this thing out.
Sweet. Ooh, I like the sideways version.
Spicy
edition. I like that it's not just like a repackage there. Like the package has a whole different vibe to it. It almost looks more like the flavor pack this time.
And it's easier to take out, I'm sure.
Definitely. So that's a good point.
You don't have to use the sticker beta to get it out.
So yeah, whatever is in this one, we added a lot of spice, but everything that I wish that I learned from the first edition, we listened to the feedback, and all the improvements are all included in the new deck here.
Such a cool pack.
The first thing that you notice is how it's open sideways. That's exactly why we wanted it to be a lot easier without damaging the box, without needing to do a little hack there to open it. And actually, let's open it. Let's
do it.
Let's do it. So in the back, also the nutrition facts as usual. Okay. And open it right here. I already opened it.
Does it smell yet?
No, even if you could, I wouldn't recommend it because it's spicy.
That might literally burn a hole in the top box.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to to burn their nose. But first thing you'll notice,
for those foil?
These are stickers. So it's slightly metallic as well.
So
I don't know if you remember the first ones. When you look at them, it literally looks like a 3D packet, but it's actually just it's
That's
flat.
so
So it's just a flat
That's so
sticker.
dope.
So we added this to the mix, and then we're gonna open the box itself. That opened very nicely. Oh,
Nice.
and then here it is, just like the external packet. We
Sweet.
have the box, the tuck box like this, and just all the same design elements that you can find in the outer packaging.
It really looks so clean
Cool.
too. I love that like really vibrant black, yellow, and red contrast that you have on the tuck. Even like it's so fun.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, I think both. This one was also definitely inspired by what's already out there, and definitely made it our own. But this is also, the packaging is very inspired by well, what they use for the Fire Noodle Challenge. So
Nice.
it's a little wink to the challenge here.
Nice.
So when you take it out, you'll see that the extra cards also are also the packets, the spicy packets, double-sided. So I mean, the whole point of the original deck and this one is really to give you the whole experience that it feels like the actual pack of instant noodles.
Yeah.
So that's why we added that. But the biggest change here is the back design. So I definitely wanted this to be a little more magician friendly and something that I would use a lot more. Because the first one was definitely more of a collector's deck. So I'll show you here. It was like borderless, and was actually a one-way design for the first deck. So as I was fanning it, I was like, you know what, we could improve this. So here it is, the brand new back design,
Nice.
all
Border,
red,
look at
extremely spicy. But now we have a border, and we managed to make it a two-way design.
Sweet.
Nice. Dude, I love that evolution there though too. Like the first deck in itself was amazing, but to really see a way that you could improve it, not just changing the color, I think that's awesome. Not a lot of people go down that whole route.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's a great point, because I didn't want people to feel that I was like, you know what, I'll just change the color and that's pretty much it, right? So I wanted to add a lot of different elements to show that. I mean, also listen to the feedback and want to make enough changes so that it's worth making another Kickstarter campaign out of it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's cool that you added a border around it. You know, it's definitely caters, like you said, to the magician side of things. And, you know, it still has the cool elements that you can use for cardistry, you know, like the chopsticks in there. And it's really cool.
Thank you. Anything else I can add about it? Another big change is, well, it's a slight change, but every court card has been modified as well.
Nice.
So let me pick them out.
Look at him. He's all picking them out like a magician would.
Yeah.
He's a true magician, you can tell.
we know our roots, made by and for magicians. So here, just going to go through all of them. This Queen of Hearts.
I love the pips.
Thank you.
Is that a chip?
Yeah. That is a hot pepper, a chili pepper.
Nice.
Yeah, she's eating it. This guy is really enjoying it.
Look at his face.
She is sweating. She's
So good.
He's really enjoying this. She's also enjoying it. This guy, really too spicy for the Jack of Spades. We got the King of Clubs, who finds he has a whole plate of chili, 2 peppers. This guy, he wants to add some more sriracha. Yeah, definitely. And then
Hot sauce.
Yeah, this one's blowing fire. It's too hot.
He's sweating there too.
They're all sweating.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, she's sweating here. Oh, and this is my personal favorite.
The milk? Is that the milk?
That is milk, indeed.
Nice.
And I made sure that it's blue. A little wink at our friends here.
Yeah.
Nice. The Canadian Dairy Farmers Association, right?
That's right.
There you,
You should
go.
get them to sponsor that deck.
There you go.
I didn't want to explicitly name them, but
I'll shout them out. Listen,
Yeah,
they
we'll take
created
care of that.
Milk Magic with Bao. They are my favorite Canadian. They're my
That
favorite
is
milk
true.
association in the world. So I love it.
I didn't know how amazing they were until I saw.
it's they're doing it. Wow, they really infiltrated into my own brand. But
I'm surprised you
they're
didn't
doing
do a bag of milk though. You went for a carton. Was that just for international acceptance?
little bit, but
Makes
maybe
sense.
I'll think about that for the extra spicy edition.
There you go.
Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my God, love it.
Imagine, and then a little fire here. But definitely made a lot of changes for this one because I really want to show that there's some work involved.
Where's the booger one? The one with the nose running?
I think we might have done that, but then we changed it. Yeah, no, it looked really odd, but I'm happy with what's going on.
They look awesome.
Here.
Yeah,
it looks amazing. Yeah,
they're fun.
And so Philip here asks if we can show the back. Absolutely, Philip. We actually just showed a little bit ago, but let's take a look again.
You know what? Let's have a look again. This is the original one, and this is the new one.
So
for everyone to see.
How was that process for you? Were you really on the fence about switching to a border design, or was it a no-brainer for you?
Definitely a no-brainer for me because as I was playing with this one, I was like, borders would be nice for this deck.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is now a two-way design, because the thing about this here is it's not obvious to make like a very random pattern, and then on top of that make it look symmetrical. Right. So actually turning this into a two-way design was actually quite a challenge.
Yeah, but
I'm really happy about how they turned out, and they did a great job. Actually, need to shout out. It was Rich Lee who helped me redesign the whole design. So Rich Lee from Fast Food Playing Cards. Man. Big shout out to Rich because he really pulled through with the redesign of this one here.
Sweet. He's done some amazing stuff with some food-oriented playing cards too. Hopefully you pick up a few more tips based on like what he did with his most recent ones there. Because I got to say he's been killing it with the fast food playing cards, and you definitely have the right person there.
Maybe a Bao fast food collaboration.
Oh my gosh.
I might see something down the line.
Bao Bao Food, because you have Bao Bao Restaurant. He could be the delivery aspect of Bao Bao Restaurant. Instead of DoorDash, it could be like, I don't know. I can't think of something clever there, but oh well.
Well, I'm sure down the line there might be a
food truck. It could be like a food truck version.
we have actual food trucks outside.
That's dope.
Dude, that would be so funny. Oh my gosh.
Another note about how it was really hard to turn this into a two-way design. If you look at the shadows here, actually, I was going to say that the shadows were all headed in one direction, but no, I think it was just playing with the orientation of the shadows, and then on top of that, making it like a two-way design and make it still look random.
Yeah,
that was the hard part, but I'm super happy.
Yeah, I mean, did a great job
with the look. So yeah, did a great job there. I see in the comment, Bao Eats. That's hilarious.
Bao Eats. Oh my God, that's perfect.
That's a great name. I love it.
Oh my God. I could definitely see that popping off really nicely between the fast food playing cards and the Bao Bao Restaurant. And so how did it feel returning to the origins here with the Noodles V2, I guess we could call it? It's tough to almost call this a V2 because it's different variation. It's not just, a V2. You really did a lot more to it. But like, how did it feel going back to Noodles with this one?
It's like a true V2, actually. It's not just a color.
Yeah, it's not just a recolor, which is nice.
It's a legitimate V2.
But I feel V2 almost like diminishes the evolution of it, though.
No.
So yeah, we're calling it the spicy edition. So I guess that does it. Well, I think in the title I didn't necessarily put V2, but it is a V2. Yeah. But we call it the spicy edition.
I like it.
No, it feels good because this is basically revisiting and me coming back to this with a whole lot more experience in the playing card world, because this one was literally my very first deck, and I definitely learned a lot through this whole experience, and I definitely learned about what people liked, and
what they didn't.
What they didn't, yeah.
They're always quick to voice that opinion. That's for sure.
Yes. That's the quick lesson to learn there. You turn on your comments the day after launching a Kickstarter, and there's 10 things in there. You're like, oh man, what now? But so this is actually, for anyone who doesn't know, this is the third release from Bao Bao Restaurant Playing Cards. You had the instant noodles, you had the boba, and now you have these. Are they still being called like, so the noodle playing card spicy edition, however you want to call it, or the instant noodle spicy edition?
Yeah, the instant noodle spicy edition.
All right, so instant noodle spicy edition. Are you planning on having any of the previous stock available during this Kickstarter?
Unfortunately, for both the instant noodles and the boba, I'm actually like very low on my own personal stock, and at the warehouse there's nothing. So
don't say unfortunately. That's very fortunate for you. That's
it's
awesome.
Fortunate
you
for
pretty
me.
much sold out. Yeah.
Well, actually, I do wish I had more so that I can gift it to more people. But no, I'm like, oh crap, I'm already like so low. So I'm gonna hold on to my personal stock. But
dude, especially because you use them.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about it. I use my own cards. So
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny because just you showing it off, and the second you stopped showing it off, you could tell your like hands were already in motion with them. Like, I'm sure you've been playing with this deck since you got it, just to get a feel for it and really have fun with it, which I absolutely love. You know, I think that's one of the biggest things about it is you're actually out there excited about these decks the second that you have your hands on them. I'm sure you've been really anticipating this Kickstarter. How's the process going for you so far? How are you feeling about your third launch versus your first launch? Are you still as nervous, or is it a little more comfortable now?
I'm still a little nervous. I still have no idea about the turnout because I mean, for the first and the second launch, I'm honestly so grateful about, like it actually did way better than I could have ever imagined. So I don't want to set my expectations high for this one either. Whatever comes in, I'll be more than grateful for it, for people's support. And yeah, I honestly have no clue how it's gonna go. I'd be more than happy if it just gets funded and that's about it. But I'm keeping my expectations low, and we'll see what comes.
So for anyone who also doesn't know, not only is Bao an amazing magician, but he's super humble, and we love
Very
that about
humble.
him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can you show the packaging again? We have a couple people that came in after that.
Yeah. Let's do it. So let's see if I can show the. Instead of placing it back, you know what? I'll place it back. There you go.
Have a
place
bunch
it
of
back
cool
in the
stuff in here.
box.
I love Noodles deck.
So we got this here. Okay,
Oh,
that's the
nice.
tuck box, but it comes inside this sideways pack now. So it looks like this, and
So
deflate
cool.
it a little bit. Then you can look at the other side like this.
Yeah, so no more struggling to get the deck out this time around, which is
Yeah,
great.
that's right.
Yeah.
So we definitely fixed that.
There you go.
Might be a little tougher on shipping on our side, but anything to keep you guys happy.
That's the only thing that sucks, right? When you have to ship it.
Yeah.
It just makes
It's
a
like-
little bit of a pain in the butt to ship it, but you know, it is what it is.
Because, you know, like instead of shipping this, you ship this whole thing. It's like,
Yep.
Yeah. A little bit
Right,
bigger
we deal with
package,
it.
a little bit more weight to it, but honestly, I think it's one of those added touches that just works so beautiful. And obviously, with the originally you showed the gilded version of the instant noodles. There are any plans for a gilded spicy edition?
Maybe.
maybe. Maybe.
I mean, hey, we got to hit the hard hit. We got to ask the hard hitting questions here. It's
Okay.
Decking Around. Come on.
I mean, it's since for the people here at Decking Around, yeah, you guys have seen my previous launches. There's always some extra surprises at the end, so you can definitely expect something at least.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
That's good. That's
And,
good to know. And be
yeah,
sure
actually-
to get your own this time, Bob.
Oh yes, I'll make sure that I have my own stock.
Majesty wants to know, is it resealable?
Yes, I saw that comment, so let me show you. Yes, it is resealable. I'm going to show it right here.
Awesome.
Boom, very securely.
Obviously,
Very
it's
nice.
And
resealable.
then-
It doesn't open very easily. You
And
just
then-
gotta, yeah,
There you go.
super sturdy.
Dude,
like
I
those
absolutely love it.
Bag commercials.
And also, I think since we asked if there was anything extra during the campaign, I would like to mention that at the beginning of the campaign, we have a 3-day early bird special.
Very
So
nice.
You can definitely just as an incentive to get it fully funded as soon as possible. You can definitely take advantage of the early bird pricing.
Early birds.
And then on top of early bird pricing, those who have actually backed the previous Kickstarters, there's also a special tier for Bao playing cards backers. So if you back
very
Instant
cool.
Noodles,
Sweet.
and if you back the Boba playing cards, then there's also a special for you.
Dang.
But that's for 24 hours. So
Very
there you
nice,
go.
very nice.
So plenty
for
of
anyone-
options for people.
And for anyone who hasn't clicked the link yet, down in the description below is the notification link for the Kickstarter, which goes live tomorrow. So if you haven't clicked that button yet to get notified on launch, go head over there right after the live and click that so that you do not miss out on this, because it honestly sounds like there's going to be some great deals from the jump.
Super excited for
Dude.
this whole thing.
What time? What time's it go live?
11 a.m. Eastern time.
8
Very nice.
a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes. So
That's not
Steve's
too
going to have
bad,
to wake
I
up
hope.
early to jump on. No,
That's
that's
not
fine.
bad at all.
That's the perfect. Honestly, sometime between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. is the ideal time, I think, because you still hit the European people. Like you get European, you get Pacific. It's a little bit early, but as long as your early birds don't sell out in 10 minutes, people don't miss out, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Good.
I can guarantee it's not gonna. Well, it's gonna last through for 3 days. So there's
Perfect.
no,
So
there's
that's
no
what we love to
selling
see.
out
Those time-based
Yeah.
ones on the early birds are definitely the way to go.
It's never too early for spicy noodles.
Oh. Steve says that now, but so for anyone who doesn't know too, we were gonna have Bao on eating spicy noodles, but due to some timing constraints, we couldn't do it here. But we still think we might need to get something spicy noodle hooked up with you, Bao, before the end of the campaign. Even if it's just like a spicy noodle like eating competition. See who can last the longest.
Ooh,
I'm down. Let's do it.
okay. So you
So-
know what?
I'll go head to head with Bob.
I know I'm gonna suffer through the entire thing. But then again, that's the entertainment value for all
Yeah,
of this.
right.
So gotta do it for the content.
We'll definitely make it happen. We'll get some spicy noodles in the mix here, and we'll figure out a live spicy noodle eating event. We
Wow.
can have some friendly wagering along with it as well. No gambling for legal purposes, but fun little friendly betting inside the chat there with no stakes, anything like that. But and who knows, it would be a good time, man. I actually really love this. I love the idea behind it. But the big question, there's two big questions here. First and foremost, what's your favorite part about this new deck?
As in like the campaign or the deck itself, or
Yeah, the deck itself.
the deck itself. The fact that it's very magician friendly. This actually, I forgot to show this. But the fact that this is very magician friendly, this is definitely something that I see myself use so much more than my initial deck, which is still great. But that I see myself like actually taking them out and performing with this. And I'll show this here. Little change on the jokers, because we saw that the jokers were identical, but they're almost identical, because on the second one you'll actually see that there's a
reveal.
little something in the bowl. So if you know, you know.
Nice. I also love that the Joker still looks like he has no pants on.
Yeah, still looks like no pants, but just with a fire extinguisher. That's it.
It's perfect. I love it though.
For some reason, it looks like me without glasses. I don't know why.
There you go. There you go. Well, hey, it's your deck.
Maybe
You
it
gotta
is.
have a little self-motivation, right? As long as we don't see you running down the streets, with no pants on and a fire extinguisher, you're good.
Maybe that's why he has no pants, because he didn't wear his glasses that day.
Oh my gosh. And so for anyone who doesn't remember too, the first one I'm assuming the filter is still out there too from the first Instant Noodles deck, correct?
Oh, I totally forgot about
Dude,
that.
I just popped to mind because I was like,
Ah.
did I imagine Bao dressing up like a card? And I was like, no, it's a
Yeah.
filter. So that filter's still out there too.
It is.
And you might have to
Upgrade it.
revive that. Yeah,
Okay,
revive
you know
that
what?
for the spicy edition. I really want to just be like, oh, for the spicy nudes, but like,
That's what they're called.
oh my god. Sure. That's what we could call them, Steve. Why not?
That's
my
what
God.
I've been
Yeah.
calling them.
And now
I mean,
now for
that's the whole reason why I started this deck in the first place. I wanted to send some nudes, but now we can send some spicy nudes.
there you go. Yeah, regular nudes aren't doing it anymore. I love it, Bao. And so the real question too, what is your favorite type of like spicy noodle? Where's your go-to spot?
Well, we're gonna stick with the instant noodles side of things, but my friend actually gave me a pack here. I'll just show it. Yeah. So this is the Buldak instant noodles.
Nice.
All right.
The original version is it's actually a red packaging, which this is a big inspiration from.
Very
But
cool.
this is the cheese version, so and I
Oh.
love cheese. So,
Nice,
but
man.
they're really spicy.
All right.
They're really spicy. So
Good.
people usually put half the seasoning pack because it's too spicy. But I simply cannot imagine anyone putting the full one in eating the whole thing. So
That might be our live event here.
Yeah.
It's a
Let's
challenge
do it.
after all, right?
Send me a pack and let's do it.
oh,
Us three.
Yeah.
Send me a pack and send Tyler a pack. And
We'll find. I'm gonna go look online after this and see if I can find them. We'll hook it up and we'll do a
Yeah.
live spicy noodle eating competition.
I already want to apologize. I already want to apologize to Tyler because he'd be like on his deathbed probably for 3 days after eating those.
I love spicy food. It's just, yeah, I know
Yeah,
it
but
tears
you
me
got-
up, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. You just got some
I'm
issues
okay
going
with
on
it.
there. You'll be fine.
man, I'm 100% okay with it. If I didn't eat
Yeah.
spicy food just because of that, I'd be missing out on life. So
I enjoy spicy food, but I think I'm guaranteed I'm gonna die at the end of the live stream.
it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. So we
It's for
actually
the
had
content.
Exactly, man. We actually had two great questions from Paul here. The first one was, when can we expect to see a dim sum deck?
Ooh, I don't know when, but
Sometime.
that's a
Uh-huh,
good
see what
idea.
I did?
I love dim sum, by the way. So
Yeah.
I've already you guys know I most likely have thought about it already.
Yeah.
But
If
I
it's
can
food
only
related.
I can only release only a few decks.
One at a time. One at a
Yeah,
time.
One at a time. One at a time.
I also want to throw out there that Bao is a creative genius just for the fact that he literally came up with a brand where he gets to think about food all day. I get to think about food all day, but I don't feel, like I accomplished something because of it. Bao's sitting there being like, chicken noodles. And then he's like, yeah, man.
Let's do it.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And then Paul also asked, when is your rice deck collab with Uncle Roger?
Oh,
Who's
you
Uncle
know
Roger?
what? That'll be he's a
Isn't it Uncle
he's a
Ben?
he's a comedian, an Asian comedian. His shtick is about how he doesn't like people not cooking rice properly and using a
Alright.
colander to wash their rice. So I think that would be hilarious.
That would be
It's
funny.
a good idea. But
There we go.
He
Yeah,
doesn't like that
if you
people
can get in
use a
touch.
colander to do it?
No, I mean, you just the real way is you
Push
just
it around.
you
and-
just
yeah.
pour around, pour it out. But he was roasting, like how he got viral initially was he was roasting someone washing rice with a colander. He's like, what the hell?
That's how
Yeah.
you wipe away all the nutrients there. Terrible.
No, you
Yeah.
gotta wash it. You definitely gotta
you
wash
do have
it.
to wash it, yeah.
Yeah, it cooks better, but it's I mean, people are afraid to touch the water. I don't know.
That's weird. And then we also have C-Dub in here saying Bao Seasons deck, wasabi, kimchi, and all kinds of stuff. So you could have a deck that's nothing but like the heat, leave the noodles at home, bring all the heat.
I mean, there's
very
endless
interesting.
possibilities
Yeah.
for the Bao Bao restaurant.
But one thing that's for sure is that we're not stopping creating playing cards anytime soon. So
That's what we like to hear
yeah.
because I'm still waiting on a tarot flavored boba deck.
I'd prefer lychee. Let's do lychee instead.
I mean, listen, there's a million ways we could go there as well. But for anyone, again, who's tuning in just now, if you haven't clicked the link down below, in the description, we have the link to this campaign, which is going live tomorrow, November 25th, 2021 at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This thing is going to be absolutely epic. For anyone who did not check out the first two decks, see if you can scrounge them up somewhere because they're absolutely worth it. But don't miss out on this one as well because honestly, this is going to be a fun deck. And as always, it's always a great time to have Bao on. So
Yeah.
It's always
We
nice
get-
to be here.
yeah, no, honestly, we'd love it. We get a sneak peek at an awesome deck that's coming up, and we get to catch up with you, buddy. So we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate each and every one of you out there who are watching tonight. Hopefully, all you go out and back the spicy nudes tomorrow when they drop. And for anyone who's on the fence about it, Bao, what's one thing you would tell someone who's not sure or thinks they want it back, but they're not fully sold yet?
If you have a playing card collection, any of these are for sure will stand out just because of how very different it is.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
there's no, you can't leave it in your little thing here. It it needs its own special place. So if you want something completely different, you won't be disappointed with the instant noodles spicy edition.
Nice. There you
Definitely.
go. Majesty coming in saying definitely back in the spicy. And Paul
Thank you,
with
William.
another Paul with another question here that says, Bao is a Canadian. What are your thoughts on Swiss Chalet dipping sauce?
I've never had it.
Bao's a fake Canadian, I guess.
But why is it Canadian when it's called Swiss Chalet?
I know, right?
That's more Canadian than either of us, so that's fine. But I absolutely love it. We're super excited to see the next iteration of playing cards from the Bao Bao restaurant. And
Yes.
always, we're so happy to see your face on here as well. For anyone who's not following Bao on his multitude of social media links, they are down below as well. So check him out on TikTok, check him out on Instagram, subscribe to him on YouTube. And while you're at, make sure to like and share and subscribe on our side as well, guys.
Everybody, have a good one.
Yeah,
Peace.
enjoy. We'll see you
Peace.
later this week. Peace.